Arthrix presents an arthrodesis of the first tarsometatarsal joint using the Arthrix Plantar Lapidus plate. An incision is made at the medial aspect of the first tarsometatarsal articulation, being careful to avoid vital neurovascular structures. In addition, the tibialis anterior tendon should be identified and protected. Additional incisions can be placed distally to access the medial aspect of the first metatarsal phalangeal joint, as well as the lateral aspect of the joint if a soft tissue release is to be done. At this time, the first tarsometatarsal articulation is prepared by removing the cartilage and preparing the joint for a standard arthrodesis. Once complete, the first intermetatarsal angle is reduced and provisionally fixed with K-wires. In addition, stimublast and bone marrow aspirate can be placed into the arthrodesis site to assist in healing. Next, the appropriately sited plantar plate is placed on the plantar surface of the first TMT joint, with the proximal aspect of the plantar plate placed just proximal to the tibialis anterior tendon. A BB tack is then placed into the proximal aspect of the plate to hold the appropriate position. Next, the 3.5 mm locking tower is inserted into the plantar distal locking hole, and a 2.5 mm drill bit is utilized to drill through both cortices. The correct screw length can be noted from the laser line on the 2.5 mm drill, corresponding with the markings on the 3.5 mm locking tower. Insert a second 3.5 mm locking screw into the distal hole in the plate using the same technique as previously highlighted. Next, the optional aiming guide can be used to drill for the interfragmentary 4.0 mm screw. It is secured into the locking hole in the proximal aspect of the plate and drilled with a 2.5 mm underdrill. The aiming guide can then be removed, and a 4.0 mm drill is used to overdrill the metatarsal. The screw length is then measured with a depth gauge. At this time, a 4.0 mm cancellous screw is placed in the compression hole at the inferior aspect of the plate. Remove the provisional K-wires and BB tacks before completely tightening down the screw in order to achieve maximum compression across the arthrodesis site. Follow the same technique for inserting the final two locking screws into the proximal aspect of the plate. This completes fixation of the arthrodesis construct. Some advantages of the plantar lapidus technique include more simple dissection, preparation of the arthrodesis site through a medial approach, and applying primary fixation to the tension side of the arthrodesis.